Welcome to Booty Cracklins, baby. Hey, I'm Coach. That's Red. Hey, you here with the best show that is around, baby. I promise you. Hey, sit back. I know you probably on the toilet. Sit back, relax a little bit. Let it flow. I promise you we gonna keep you entertained. While you there, hit that follow button. Hit that follow button, baby. Yeah. Hey, and wipe real good. But anyhow, hey, Red, what we talking about today, baby?
Coach, we're going to do the top 10 NFL quarterbacks coming in this season.
Lord, this going to be an argument? Y'all better agree with me. Whatever you got to say, you better agree with me. I'm just telling you. All right, baby.
We're going to start at 10, right?
We're going to start at 10, and we're going to work our way up. It's kind of like throwing up. It starts at the bottom, and it's going to work its way up. Yeah. Kind of like indigestion.
Okay.
It's one of them things. You know, you got to get some Prilosec. By the way, hey, Prilosec. We could use a sponsor. By the way, you know what? Before we get into this, if anybody ever wants to sponsor one of our episodes, baby, shoot us an email. That's all you got to do. Hey, the email is right there. It's right there. All you got to do is send it to us, baby. I promise you. We'll get you hooked up. Because look at here. Buddha and Cracklers. Oh, yeah, baby. We in it. Hey, number 10. Who you got as the 2026 number 10 quarterback in the NFL, Red? Uh-oh. Drum roll, please.
You're going to hate it.
Oh, heck in the heck.
Caleb Williams.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I thought we were taking this serious. Look, oh, Lord have mercy. What? Okay, all right. Tell me, what has he done to be ranked in the top 10? He's been in the NFL 2 seasons. The first season was doo-doo, and his last season, I know you want to come up with he threw for 3,900 yards, which was 7th in the NFL. I'm guessing those are your stats, right? You know he was in the bottom 25 in passer ratings and completion percentage?
Okay. You asked for my list.
Oh, I said
Caleb Williams.
I got you. Caleb Williams. Okay, so here's the thing.
I think he's better.
Tell me why.
All right. I think he's better than Drake May. I think he's better than...
They came out in the same draft class, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me again how far Caleb Williams has gone in the playoffs. Tell me again how far Drake May went.
If Bo Nix didn't get hurt last year, Drake May wouldn't have made it that far either.
Okay, so then what is so by that I'm assuming Bo Nix better be ahead of this, or your argument just held water, don't hold water. If Bo Nix is not ahead of Caleb Williams, this argument makes absolutely caca sense. I don't know what's on there. I'm just telling you, you better find a place to put him on there, or I'm finna hammer you, boy.
Who you got at 10 then?
I'm just telling you who I got at number 10. Look, I have a legit list. Here, and number 10 is that A-Bear boy.
All right.
I got A-Bear. I don't want to hear Justin Herbert. All right. He plays for the San Diego Chargers, and his name is Justin A-Bear. He come from down the bayou down there. I think he come from Cutoff like Bobby. Is it Bobby's little brother? It's probably his nephew.
He plays for the San Diego Chargers out of Los Angeles.
Absolutely. They mail it in.
Yeah.
They mail it in. So I got Justin A-Bear from Cutoff, Louisiana. He's the Cajun Cannon, Bobby A-Bear's nephew. Y'all didn't know that. But me, look at here. I got 23andMe. I know the genetics to everything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 23andMe. That's that DNA stuff, ain't it? By the way, hey, 23andMe. Remember how we was talking about a sponsor? 23andMe. That makes a lot of sense for NFL, right?
Yeah. That's a number.
No, I mean, like, legit, the receiver for the Dolphins. He kind of needs some 23andMe,
I don't think he plays for the Dolphins.
Whatever he played for. Where he play for now?
Oh, no.
Well, how about Phillip Rivers? He needs some 23andMe? That's some of these guys that need some 23andMe. Did he go back to Kansas City? The Cheetah? I'm talking about the Cheetah. That what you talking about? Yeah. I mean, Lord have mercy. Look, he got him a whole football team. I'm telling you, quarterback, coaches, water boys, he got enough for everybody. All right? That's number 10. All right? Tell us where we're wrong. Tell him where he's wrong.
Who do you got?
Number 9.
Who do you got at 9?
Who do I have at number 9? Look, Red, I don't know what your list says. Mm-hmm. This guy here that I got at number 9 has been to a Super Bowl, and he's been the quarterback of a very successful team the last couple of years. And that is Jared Goff. I got Jared Goff at number 9. Listen, I understand he's not flashy. He's not wild. But over the last 5 or 6 years, there are just a handful of quarterbacks that have been. There ain't 10 quarterbacks that have been better than him in the last 5 years.
See, I think you got him a little low.
You got okay. All right. I think obviously I think you're wrong, but
to me, doing this list.
So I know I got 2 guys on this list that Red is going to completely disagree with. Kind of like his Caleb Williams stuff that I think that's a toilet bowl flusher, but I got a couple that he's going to flush.
All right. So to me, on this list, there's 2 tiers. There's the 5 elites that I would say that are elite.
All right.
And then after that, I would put Goff in that next range.
Okay, I'm gonna put 4 elites.
Okay.
All right. But so let's talk about quarterbacks. Since Red and I have talked about this in the past. There are obviously, like everything else, there are levels to this.
Yes.
Right? You have the elites.
Yes.
You say 5, I say 4. I have a feeling we have a different number 5.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we have a different number 5. But from 5 to about 9, somewhere in that area, there's another range. And then for me, when you get to about number 9 or 10, from 10 to about 22, you can put him in a hat, pick one out, and you almost got the same quarterback. That one might be a better passer. That one might be a better runner. That one might be a complete dummy. But the reason they're not in that, they all have those elite moments.
Yes.
But they also all have them you big dummy moments.
So I would go 1 to 5 is elite. 6 to
I would say 1 to 4, but that's all right.
6 to 10 is that
I don't think I want to go
really, really good range. And then 11 to 16 is that range you were talking about.
So you think Caleb Williams, after doing so the best he's been percentage-wise is in the bottom 25. The best he's been in 2 years, and you gonna put him in the upper level top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Red, we've been doing this for a while, and I'm going to be honest with you. There's 2 or 3 takes that I'm sure I've had and that you've had that I just completely, it just scrambles my brain. And this Caleb Williams one scrambles my brain. Because for most part, you can give me an argument. There's no argument you can give me for Caleb Williams. His stats show he's below, he's average at best. His ability, his everything shows he's average at best.
All right.
You're going to have to show me something that says he's top, he's elite. There is no evidence to show this. None. Other than the hype around him, there's none.
So I think his stats last year prove that he's in the upper tier.
So he was in the bottom 25% of completion percentage, and he's upper tier. That's what's proving it to you.
How many yards does the guy
you love him because you love his coach. This kind of goes back to our Cowboys segment when you want to sell me on your defensive players that the Cowboys have, but really and truly it's the same players you had last year, but you're really trying to sell the coach. And I think that's what you're confusing right now. Listen, do I think he's going to be a decent quarterback because of his coach? Yes. If he goes somewhere else, he's bottom 10 quarterback in the league. Top 10 is absurd to me. It's comical, really.
So
it's like I feel like I need to check his drink.
That's high quality H2O in that cup.
Is it? Whoa! Is it some of that glacier water?
Yes, that's
what Vicky Valentour been around here.
Straight.
It's always cold.
Straight from Wally World. That's
straight from Wally World. Go. Lord have mercy. All right, so that's your. No, who you had at number 9?
Bo Nix.
Hey, you know what? Y'all just saw it. I just made him put Bo Nix there. He did not. Look, I'm looking at it. He does not have Bo Nix there. He knew if he did not put Bo Nix there, I was going to tear him a new one, boy. No. Look at it. You know who he got right there? He got Tyler Shuck at number 9. Oh, I see it. It's written down right there.
I think Tyler Shuck's going to have a great career. I think he's going to be really good, but he's not there yet.
I'm looking at his list. Hey, I tell you what. How about this?
That is a 4-letter network.
How about this?
Nothing but stats.
Hey, I tell anybody out at home right now, sitting on the toilet or your recliner, watching this on your phone.
Hey, my watch didn't fall when I did that.
Go pull up quarterback percentage passer percentage. Caleb Williams, Tyler Shook. I'm going to leave it at that. And then tell me again, Caleb Williams is a top 10 quarterback in the league.
How many more games did Caleb play last year than Chuck did?
Oh, listen, he was there. I agree. Caleb in his second year, Shuck's in his first.
He wasn't even good enough to start for the Saints last year.
Hey, I tell you what, hold on.
All the games.
So last year was Shuck's first year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many games did Caleb Williams play his first year?
All of them.
You are a liar. He got hurt.
Or
you better play.
He got hurt.
No. Stop crawfishing. Stop crawfishing.
I forgot he got hurt.
Don't give me that. Tyler Shuck started more games his first year than Caleb Williams did. No, don't give me that jump. You better calm with it on. I got all my notes right here. I'm just telling you. All right, so listen. I'm not mad at you with Bo Nix. I'm going to tell you this. I don't have Bo Nix on my top 10, but I don't disagree with it.
Okay.
Especially not like I do with Caleb Williams. That's I don't even have the words for that. That's outhouses.
See, I think you got somebody else in your list that I'm not going to agree with. That.
Oh, I know. I got one.
Oh.
I know I got one,
or I think there's two. It's going to be.
So you snuck over here and looked at my list?
No.
Shame on you.
I have 20/20 vision. I can't see that screen.
This guy here is cheating. That's how he got through college. I'm just telling you, cheating. Hey, he got the binoculars on. What's the Meta glasses? Hey, Meta. we got a spot for you, Meta. Anyhow, all right, that's number 9. Let's go to, by the way, Bo Nix, solid young quarterback. I think he's going to have a good career. Number 1. Okay, so look, I think he's got comparable skills to like a Justin Hebert, somebody like that. I think he has a passing-oriented coach in Sean Payton, and I think he's going to end up having some somewhat inflated passing stats because of his coach.
Okay.
But I think he's a solid young quarterback. I'm not arguing with him in the top 10. I'm not arguing. I don't have him, but he was in the conversation of what I had. All right? Anyhow, let's move on. Moving on up.
Number 8.
To the top. Number 8. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Justin Hebert.
All right. Obviously, I had him in my top 10, so I can't argue that. I'm going to tell you why I knocked him. I really think your pure quarterback skills, I think you probably have a better ranking for him. I'm knocking him a little bit because of his big game and playoff lack of success.
Okay. That's
probably where I'm knocking him at. I think pure talent-wise, he's probably more in that 7 range. All right? Now, here come the argument, because I know my next 2, Red ain't going to like. Especially, not this one, but especially not the next one. But I'm going with Baker Mayfield. Hey, I tell you what, y'all go pull up Baker Mayfield's stats. Go look at his completion percentage compared to Caleb Williams. Go ahead. Go pull it up. I dare you. Pull it up, Red. Pull it up. I'm just telling you.
Oh, so when we do our top 10 list of all-time quarterbacks, I'm guessing you're going to have Jeff George on there too, because
he's number 2.
Because he has a bunch of stats.
He's number 2. Look, I tell you what. Hey, look, everybody out there sitting on the toilet, I tell you what, send us a message when you watch it. You tell me who you think's a better quarterback, Baker Mayfield or Caleb Kaka Williams.
I can't believe you have him above Justin Hebert.
Hey, look, he's taken his team to the playoffs, all right, and won some games in the playoffs. Has Hebert? Listen. Sometimes accomplishments and stats matter when it comes to quarterback. Accomplishments. Listen, we can talk about the top quarterbacks in NFL history, and we will at some point. But here's the thing. If we're only going by stats and not playoff accomplishments, Drew Brees is probably second. So in quarterbacks, I don't think most people would. I love Drew Brees. Drew Brees, my goodness, I love you. But I don't think realistically I can rank him as the second best quarterback of all time because of playoff accomplishments and failures.
In our past episodes, you said this about Baker Mayfield.
You have to remind me.
He's going to win some games for you,
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to lose some games.
I tell you what, is Brett Favre a top 20 all-time quarterback?
Yes.
Easily. Is Aaron Rodgers? Come on, Reed.
Yes.
Yes, they both are. Does he not have the same exact gunslinger mentality as both of them?
I don't think.
So if
I don't think Aaron
20,
Rodgers is a gunslinger.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
No, I thought he was way more precision than gunslinger. Brett Favre just threw it up there.
Okay, and guess what? I would think most people have Brett Favre top 10 quarterback of all time.
Like I want to say it's the last 5 or 6 playoff games that Brett Favre played in. You know how
90 years old.
You know how they ended it? You know how they ended
90 years old.
What? They all had the same thing in common.
I get that.
They all ended in interception.
Hey, one of them was the Tracy Porter.
It sure was.
Send us to the Super Bowl, baby. Gary Hartley come in at the kick that field goal. Yeah. But look, you're also okay. That would be like judging Jordan on his Washington Wizards days. That's skewed. But anyhow, we're getting off subject. We're pretty good at that.
We are good at that.
We're pretty good at that. Hey, y'all ever get on them little roundabouts? You know when you're driving?
Yeah, like in Alexandria?
Yeah, Alexandria. Look, they got them all over. You take them roundabouts and all of a sudden, you shoot off that way and you were supposed to go that way?
Yes.
Sometimes that's us. Listen, what you don't realize is we're teaching you.
Okay.
We're teaching you where to get off or where not to get off. All right, so that's top 7. So we just stamped it. We all approved Baker at number 8. All right, you're number 7. Hey, look, if y'all thought Red didn't like my number 8, wait till you watch number 7.
Number 7. I'm going to go with...
Just figure this out now.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm not mad at you with Trevor Lawrence. I considered him for my top 10. Again, I went away from him because of lack of success in big games and playoffs. Listen, folks, we can say what we want, but when it comes to the quarterback position, you are ultimately, at the end of your career, judged on what you did in playoffs and Super Bowls, right? Right now, Trevor Lawrence can't be. He has nothing to be judged on. He, Justin Hebert, they don't have that big game or playoff success to really be judged on.
Yeah.
And that's why I ultimately didn't put the reason I didn't put Trevor Lawrence up in there and why I had Justin Hebert barely in the top 10. All right, here you go. Y'all ready to see Red get fashion? Y'all ready? Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts in my top 7, and you cannot deny his success. You can't deny the man's success. Do I think his pure ability is necessarily there? But there's more to being a quarterback than just passing ability. And he obviously, in my opinion, has those other leadership abilities, the tangible abilities, and he has the mental ability at the line to get out of bad plays and into good plays. Obviously. Hey, how many Super Bowls he been to? I'm just saying, we can shake our head all we want. When it's all said and done, as a quarterback, are you not ultimately judged off the success of your team?
Mm-hmm.
He's been to more Super Bowls than Drew Brees. He's been to more Super Bowls than Aaron Rodgers. I'm just telling you, he has. Dan Marino, I'm not saying he's a better quarterback than them guys.
That's what you're literally doing. This is what this list is.
No, those are all time.
No,
he's top 7 in the league right now. He's not top 7 all time.
No, I'm not saying all time.
I'll tell you what. How many quarterbacks playing right now have been to 2 Super Bowls?
You know who else went to a Super Bowl?
1. Who went to 2? No. Who went to 2? There's a lot of quarterbacks went to 1. Who went to 2? That you're going to tell me. Who's been to 2 Super Bowls that's playing right now other than Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford? Which I bet we're fixing to get to both of them above the list. Tell me who's been to 2 Super Bowls that's playing right now.
Was that him or is that his team? That's around him.
Okay, I agree with that. But the leader of a team is the quarterback. He is the guy in the locker room. He is the guy on the field that people listen to. And as the quarterback of the team. So that would be like saying that the point guard we're just judging him on only assists or only shots. It's a combination of everything, and this guy's been to 2 Super Bowls. And guess what? We both predict him to win the division again. Whether he does or not, something's got to be said about the success he's had. He got to get some credit for that.
I would put him at that next level. I think he's a little high on your list. All right.
But success answers the question to me. At that position, I agree he's not the most talented passer of the ball. But listen, you also got to take into his scrambling ability, his running, putting his head down and getting that 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 because he's a big body guy. All of those things come in. You can't just say we're back there and we're just having a passing contest. To be a quarterback, it's more than just that,
all right,
in my opinion. All right, number 6.
Dakota Rain Prescott.
All right, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I basically want truth. I agree with that. It's not who I have at my number 6, but I'm not mad at that. I mean, the guy, when he's healthy, plays at an MVP or near MVP level every year. And I've told you this before as a Cowboy fan, you, not me, as a Cowboy fan, when Dak can play 17 games, you're going to win 10 games guaranteed.
Yeah. When
Dak plays 17 games, but how often does he play 17 games?
A bunch of times. He's been hurt once. He got hurt. It had that
Missing one game means you ain't playing 17.
Bad ankle injury.
I'm just telling you. Even if he misses one here and there, he's still not playing 17. Anyhow, I agree with you. Dak Prescott, top 6. My number 6, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, listen. 3 years ago, I'd have had him way higher. I have him here because what's he done lately?
See, we're not far off. I got him as my 5.
And I have Dak as my number 5.
Okay.
So we just have those flop, but I'm going to go back to the same argument. What has Lamar Jackson done in big games, playoffs, and or Super Bowls? What's he done in those? Obviously, he's done nothing in Super Bowls.
No.
Because he ain't been there. All right, what's he done in the playoffs? Stinky poo, right? So the guy has skill. He's at my number 6 and your number 5 because of his pure athletic ability.
Yes.
His pure God-given talent, all right? But there are some players that are not clutch, and we'll probably talk about at least 1 or 2 clutch players coming up here. To me, Lamar is not clutch. I think history shows that.
Who do you have at your 5 then?
I just told you I have Dak.
Yeah, Dak.
I have Dak at number 5. We have them swapped. 5 and 6. So
let's go to 4 then.
So, no. Let's talk about Dak real quick. I got one thing to say. You know where that boy's from?
Louisiana.
That boy's from Louisiana. Up there in that northwest corner over there. Houghton, Louisiana. By the way, shout out to Dak because he just gave his old high school, the Houghton Buccaneers, over $1 million to transform their weight room and put up a big old state-of-the-art Jumbotron in a high school stadium, y'all. Hey, shout out to Dak. Because listen, he didn't have to do that.
Nope.
None of these guys got to do that. When they give back to their community, and you can sit here and say, well, it's a tax write-off, it's this, that. And listen, some of these other quarterbacks may say it too. I know this for a fact he's done it. I've seen the Jumbotron. Good job. I mean, when you give back to what built you, ultimately in life, that's kind of what we're supposed to do, ain't it? Yeah. It's kind of what we're supposed to do. So good job, Dak. And listen.
It's big enough to see from the road.
Absolutely, from a couple of roads. Yeah. Look, I'm going to say this. I give Dak a hard time because he's a Cowboy fan, not because he's Dak. The truth is, and Red can vouch for this, I've said it 100 times. I hope Dak Prescott, Dakota Rain Prescott, I hope he throws for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns every game. And then the Cowboys miss an extra point to lose every game. Have I said that before? Many times.
Somebody else we know says the same thing.
Do it. Well, I might have to meet that person. They probably pretty smart.
You know.
I gotta meet them. Yes, sir. Hey, let's move in to what I consider So you have Lamar as one of the elites if you said the top 5.
Yeah.
I don't have him elite anymore. 3 years ago, he was there. Matter of fact, I saw something on TV in the last couple of days they were ranking quarterbacks or ranking top 100 players in the NFL. This was from players, coaches, and GMs in the NFL. Take a guess at where Lamar Jackson fell in the rankings of top 100 players in the NFL this year. This is from inside the NFL people.
25.
69.
Ooh.
No. Listen, those people know something we don't know.
Yeah,
those are from inside information.
Those are the insiders.
They're not scared of him anymore. They've realized, listen, when he gets outside and he can whoop, 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 scary. But what have I said about the quickness of quarterbacks or point guards or whatever? When you're relying on pure quickness, that is the first thing to go in the NFL, or not even in the NFL, in sports. All right? Strength, size, that type of stuff, you keep that longer. That little shiftiness, you lose that pretty quick. And I think he's in a downward trajectory. All right. The fact that I have him ranked at number 6 tells you that right now. Yeah. All right. Number 4, who you got at your number 4 quarterback in the NFL? We into the elites of the elites.
Elite. Joe Burrow.
Pow! I got the same thing. Look, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you right now. If we got the top 3 or 4 ranked together, you know it's right. You know it's right. Because if you can't tell, sometimes we disagree.
Yeah.
Sometimes we agree to disagree. Look, Joe Burrow. I'm gonna tell you this about Joe Burrow. What's the best ability? Availability. Joe, I think ability-wise is top 4 warranted. If he can't stay healthy, I think at the end of this year, he's going to be on the Lamar Jackson trajectory of coming down. To me, this is a prove-it year. Not just prove that you can play, prove that you can stay healthy. And I think he ultimately, over the course of the next 3 or 4 years, is going to have the same problem that Dak has, because all their money is tied up into him, the quarterback, and 2 receivers, and there's not enough money on the offensive line and running back position to keep that pressure off of him and keep him healthy 17 games.
All right.
That's where I think the Bengals and the Cowboys are very, very comparable teams. Just the structure of the team, the passing game, the quarterback, the receivers, the defense, to me, they're both very comparable. Quarterbacks are comparable.
So you have it 3.
Number 3. On my number 3 list, Red, I got the reigning NFL MVP, Matt Stafford.
That's
hey, look, listen, y'all. If we got this, we haven't looked. I ain't looked over here. He ain't looked at me. We got Matthews. I got Matthew Stafford at number 3. Apparently, Red does too. Listen, obviously, he's getting at the end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know the truth? Almost like Brady did, I think he may be getting better, not physically, but I think the uptick in his mental game is bigger than the downtick in his physical game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's offsetting, and what, in my opinion, makes the Rams the number 1 Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
I mean, look, guys, if you go back to his years at Detroit, that dude was slinging it.
Oh,
that dude was slinging it. Had no team around it. The Detroit team from 10, 12 years ago was the Saints team for so many years. A great quarterback, great stats, couldn't win because of the players around him. Matthew Stafford has always been an elite quarterback in my mind. And I think the combination of him going to the Rams front office, we've talked about it in other segments, the Rams front office as far as being able to keep players and manage money, and Sean McVay, I think that combination has turned Matthew Stafford from a very, very good quarterback to NFL MVP status, to perennial MVP status. That's what I see.
Would you say first ballot Hall of Famer? I think so.
I think he is.
I would have said he was before he came to Los Angeles.
He was a fringe.
He was a fringe.
He was an Eli.
Yeah.
He was an Eli. Now with the Super Bowl championship, I think he's first ballot Hall of Fame. He got. I mean, really and truly, Okay, look at here. You see the Florida lead. Compare his career to Drew Brees' career. They're actually stats-wise,
Pretty similar.
Super Bowl-wise, teams around them wise, they're pretty similar stats. Yeah. They've had very similar careers, if you ask me. Number 2, folks, if we got this one to say, Lord have mercy. I don't know. Yeah, we had some problems there about
5 picks ago.
About 5 picks ago, we had some differences. But who you got as the number 2 quarterback in the NFL right now, Mr. Red?
Patrick Mahomes.
Y'all, that's who I got too. Y'all, folks, y'all better go buy a lottery ticket and put them on there because that's exactly who I got. Which tells me we probably got number 1 the same also. All right, but so do I think Mahomes has come? Listen. 3-4 years ago, we also talked about this on a different segment. Kansas City was invincible. They're no longer invincible. But you're going to have to prove to me that Mahomes is on his way down. Do I think he's on his way down? Possibly. But the verdict is still out. I tell you what.
So
does he still scare you?
Yes.
When he has the ball in his hands, do you still think he's fitting to find a way to win?
So
I think that.
I remember the first time I watched him play. We was in college at Texas Tech. They played Oklahoma, and Oklahoma had somebody else on your list, Baker Mayfield. And they threw for 1,000 yards in that game. And I was like, this guy's going to be really good.
He came that close to being a Saint. You know the story?
Yeah.
He came that close to being a Saint. Word got out, and Andy Reid traded and bumped up ahead of where the Saints were at. He came that close to being a Saint. At the end of Drew Brees' career, Sean Payton had an idea. Sean Payton knew. Listen, when it comes to quarterback, the eye for a quarterback, as much as I don't like trader Sean Payton, he got an eye for quarterbacks. Yeah. He found it with Bo Nix. He found it with Sean Payton. I mean, he was going after Patrick Mahomes. He's got an eye for what he can be successful with a quarterback.
He found it with Drew Brees. Yeah.
Did I not say that?
You said Sean Payton.
My bad. Sean Payton found it with Sean Payton? He found it with that. Yeah, he found it with Drew Brees.
That's that self-reflection.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Sean Payton was a quarterback in college.
He was.
He played at like Southern Illinois or
Eastern Illinois.
Yeah, that's old, right? Southern Illinois, Eastern Illinois, it's all directional.
Tony Romo and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, it's something. I know that. Anyhow, and right now, taking the top spot on evidently Red and coaches, Buddha and Cracklin's top 10 quarterbacks for 2026 is
Josh Allen.
That's exactly what I got. So look here, folks. His notes and my notes and our list, we didn't look at. And we both have the top 4 ranked in the exact same order. And we actually have the top 6 exactly the same, except for 5 and 6 with the same. We have the same top 6 players in the NFL. All right. I think that means we might have a good chance of being correct.
Yeah.
That's in my opinion. Of course, everybody thinks they're right, but me, I know I'm right.
We're going to think we're either really right or really wrong.
Look, I'm just going to tell you, if this list ain't right, it's Red's fault. Because, you know, hey, I'm going to tell you something about me. I'm always right in my mind.
Everything's always going to be
in my mind, I'm always right. So tell me about Mr. Josh Allen.
Coach, he has one of the best arms in the league. He's a great leader. Like how you talked about Jalen Hurts being a leader and being able to manipulate his team to a victory.
He also has that same, how is he going to win this game at the end? Kind of like you used to feel for Patrick Mahomes. Like we're down 3 touchdowns with 8 seconds to go. That's right. Keep watching. Yeah. Josh Allen's going to do something. So here's the thing. He's had slightly more success than Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. He's had more success in the playoffs. Now, he hasn't reached that mountaintop because of Patrick Mahomes and people
Tom
like that.
Brady.
But I'm going to tell you, it hasn't been his fault. He's come out in those playoff games, and he has absolutely lit it up in those playoff games.
Yeah.
His playoff losses, kind of like Drew Brees's, are not on him. No. You can't look back and say, yeah, he shouldn't have threw that interception like Brett Favre, or he had a terrible game like Lamar Jackson. You can't do that with him. When You know the truth? You almost feel sorry for him.
Yes, I do.
I tell you what, I know it's different. You were outside looking in. How did you feel about Drew Brees all those years? When I know you're not a Saints fan, but it's kind of the same. Like, gosh, dog, that guy has done everything
he can do
get over the hurdle. So go back to the Minnesota Miracle.
I kind of feel that way about Dak right now. Like, he plays the best he can.
I'm not putting Dak on a Drew Brees level, but he's not bad.
Right.
He's not bad. You go back to the Minnesota Miracle. Minnesota was winning. Drew Brees comes down and takes the lead in Minnesota with just a couple of seconds to go. He's sitting over there drinking Gatorade. We won this. And all of a sudden, it was almost like the Bluegrass Miracle with LSU in Kentucky years ago. Like, wait, what just happened? Marcus Williams, I still got something for you, boy. I tell you what. Who goes in there? I tell you what, I still got something for you, Marcus Williams. I still got PTSD from you. Boy, I tell you what, let me see you one day, boy.
And then that pass interference
call.
You
got me dizzy now.
The pass interference call, that wasn't Drew Brees' fault.
That ain't Drew Brees' fault. I mean, when you go back over the course of Drew Brees' career, he's had some bad luck with the players around him. Look, the fumbles that he had, the tight end for the Saints that fumbled against Tampa Bay, Drew Brees' very last game that Tom Brady ended up beating him. Saints are up 10 with the ball in the fourth quarter. Throws it to his tight end and he fumbles it. Darren Waller throws it to Darren Waller and he fumbles it. Not on Drew Brees. Same thing with Josh Allen. It's always like, which one of your Couillon teammates is finna screw it up?
Yeah.
Because one of them is finna be a dummy, for lack of a better. One of them finna drop the ball. You're only as good as your weakest chain, your weakest link in sports.
So I think Josh Allen and Buffalo are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I think the change from Sean McDermott to the Joe Brady.
Listen, Joe Brady's good. Joe Brady's good. But let me pump the brakes on Joe Brady one step. Just like I questioned about the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator who hasn't proven it. Joe Brady has proven he can run a passing game and an offense.
Mm-hmm.
Has he proven he can run a team yet?
Well,
let's be honest with you.
People were thinking the same thing about Seattle last year too, right?
I wasn't.
Or nobody was thinking anything about.
I tell you what. Hey, the 25 cents. Name the Seattle head coach right now. Oh, you owe me 25 cents because you don't know it.
Yeah, we've been doing this for hours and we still haven't named
Seattle's coach. Yeah, I'm just telling you. So that to me, that guy has proven he can run a team.
Right. But
the verdict is still out on Joe Brady to run a team. I think his offense is going to be good. I just think Josh Allen is going to look great with him. All right. What's he going to do with the defense? You know, Dallas has had some coaches that can only coach one side of the ball. Right. So you should know what that feels like. Look, I had Sean Payton for years. So we know what it's like to have an offensive coach that can't handle that defensive side of the ball. Yeah. Joe Brady has success.
Looking at you, Mike from Pittsburgh. Looking at you, buddy.
Mike McCarthy. Why he just call you? He don't even give you the credit for your last name.
Mike from Pittsburgh.
Mike from Pitt. We got a caller on the line. It's Mike from Pittsburgh.
That's all he is.
That's like some fine bond stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? But as a Saints fan, you know, I dealt with that with Sean Payton. Our offense was great, 5,000 yards every year. Couldn't win because our defense was terrible. I'm not saying Buffalo's defense is going to be terrible, but to me, the verdict is still out on. I'm putting the Rams as the Super Bowl winner. I got to. As of right now, the Rams to me have to be the Super Bowl favorite. I think Buffalo is definitely one of, if not the favorites in the
AFC.
The AFC. All right, but again, I got the Rams. Anyhow, hey baby, bank on that. Hey, that is your 2026 NFL quarterback top 10 list, baby. Right here, you heard it right here on Boot and Crackers, baby.
Find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok. Email the show at bootandcracklinsports@gmail.com.